Tonight we are making a very simple 10-minute pasta dish.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
I'm not going to use fettuccine though, I'm going to use bucatini. We're going to cook this in a regular small pan. I have water over there boiling. First we're going to start off by chopping up 2 cloves of garlic. That's going to be the kind of first base flavor layer of this Alfredo sauce. If you don't like garlic, you don't need it. I think it just adds a really nice touch, and it also adds a very little bit of texture, which you'll see at the end. Next, just any parsley you have around the house. I didn't have Italian parsley. This is just regular. Chop it up, make it real nice fine. We're going to mix a little into the sauce and then a little as a garnish at the end. And then we're going to start the overall process. We're going to start heating our pan here, and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Let that start to cook down a bit. Once it's mostly melted, add your 2 cloves of garlic, and then we're going to start just mixing them around, making sure they're really nice, cooking. First, you're going to need your utensils, though. That's always important. I like to use tongs for the pasta and then a spatula. We're going to add our bucatini here once the water's boiling. Good handful. I really like this brand. I'd never heard of them, but it's quite good. Then mix up that garlic, make sure it just starts to cook. You don't want to brown it, you're just getting it fragrant and nice before you come in with the main layer, which is cream. We're going to put in 1.5 cups of cream. If you're making this for more people, this is just for me plus a little extra. You could do 2 cups. It's all about just reducing time, so you'll just reduce it for longer. But this, all in all, will take as long as the pasta takes to cook. So this is a 10-minute dish. Once you can bend that pasta in, go ahead and just get it in and have it start to cook fully. We're going to then grate our parm. You want to try to use freshly grated parm that doesn't have the caking agents in it, because those won't allow your sauce to get creamy. But we're going to add about a cup of it. You're going to see on camera I only add half a cup. I added the other half off camera, so there's 1 cup of parm mixed into the sauce. We're also going to salt it, and then we're going to use white pepper. You could use black pepper. I just like to keep the sauce looking white just because I have it, but it doesn't make a difference. Mix that thoroughly and allow this to start to reduce. You want to see it bubbling a bit, but you don't want to see it looking super foamy, so just try to walk that line and keep your pasta moving. Now we're going to add that first half a cup of parm. Mix it thoroughly. You don't want it to clump. You're going to see it dissolve nicely, which is exactly what you're looking for, and just keep that moving. A little bit of parsley at this step I think is nice. It'll develop flavor a little bit, and we're fairly close to the end anyway, so it's not going to really overcook. As you can see, that the pull there, the sauce doesn't fill in immediately, which is exactly what you're looking for. Once that pasta's done now, we're going to throw that right into the pan, and we're going to mix that to create the sauce. If a little bit of pasta water gets in, or if your sauce is looking too thick, that's totally fine. Add more water, but this recipe doesn't really need the pasta water. Keep moving it, try to get some air into it, moving the pan. Use your tongs to really fold it upon itself. That's exactly what you're trying to do here. I'm going to then add, just not a specific amount, but I'm just going to grate in some more parm to really start to fully bring it together. It was looking the slightest bit loose. And that's just looking beautiful right now. You could see it's sticking to the noodles beautifully. The sauce is not broken. You could see those garlic chunks. We're going to add a little more parsley at this step, and we're going to mix that thoroughly. Let it incorporate, and you're done. That's the entire sauce. I only had big bowls left, so I know this looks like I'm serving an army right now, but that's all I had clean at the moment, and it looks beautiful. The sauce isn't broken. It's not clumpy. There are things in it that do look like clumps. That is your garlic pieces. So you can do it thinner and it'll make it more velvety, but I don't mind that at all. Top it with some extra cheese, extra parsley, and you're good to go. This is a very easy dish. You will be amazed by how quick this comes together and how delicious it tastes. Cook it, enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think. Easy 10-minute dinners any time of the week.